Rosie Catalano. Would you like to tell us a little bit about your, just who you are and what you do and what's happening at the moment?
Gosh, I'm a folk pop kind of singer, and at the moment I've just been getting together a whole lot of songs, writing stuff, and next year I want to do a lot more performances and hopefully tour around Australia.
Okay, and so what's your 2009 been like as far as creating music and highlights and gigs and that kind of thing?
Well, early this year I was focused mostly on my band, and my solo stuff wasn't really a part of the equation. And then I entered a little Birdie competition. It was a song competition where you send your song in, and miraculously I won. So then I got flown down to Melbourne and recorded my song with them. And so from there I've just decided to get enough material together to record an album and do some shows and stuff. So yeah, 2009's just been, I guess, like getting a little nest egg together before going out there and showing everyone.
So speaking of influences, is there like anyone that sort of sparked your interest in creating music when you were young, or like just, how did it start, I guess?
I guess, well, it all started with writing. So a lot of the musicians that influenced me are people who started off like that, like Leonard Cohen and Nick Cave and stuff, because they're very considered in their lyrics. And but I'm also influenced by, I don't know, those quirky kind of singers like Regina Spektor and Tori Amos and Camille and everything like that. So I don't know, it's pretty varied. I like a lot of different musicians. So.
Do you experiment much with instruments? Like, what did you first start playing when you sort of started playing music?
Yeah, guitar pretty much the whole time. I tried for a while to play keyboard. Actually, grade 6 I played keyboard with one finger. But yeah, like I've never been very dedicated to rehearsing, and you pretty much need to be for those kind of instruments. So I just decided recently I'm going to try and stick to the guitar and get really good at it rather than play a whole lot of different things really poorly. So yeah.
She wears her heart on her sleeve. She wears her fears in her eyes, her day in her sleep, to repeat. But in her hands, between her fingers, oh, so close to her chest, she will tell you, that's where I hold my secrets. That's where I hold my secrets. That's where I hold my secrets. Now she draws them out on paper, saves a few for later. Friends on the walls, hiding in drawers. But in her hands, between her fingers, oh, so close to her chest, she will tell you, that's where I hold my secrets. That's where I hold my secrets. That's where I hold my secrets. Now that's where I hold my secrets. That's where I hold my secrets. That's where I hold my secrets. Now
That song, very beautiful. What was the inspiration for that?
The inspiration was I was talking with my dad, and he was just saying about my sister and how she wears her heart on her sleeve, which is very true. She's very loving and very emotional, and so that's kind of the seed of the song. And then I don't know.
So do you start from more of a lyrical perspective, or do you start with the song first, or how do you work your compositional process?
It varies. So with that one, it started off with, I guess, that first line, she wears her heart on her sleeve. And I guess I was playing the song, I don't know, I was playing the chords over and over again, and then that's what I added it to. I tend to have both halves, and then it depends. Some lyrics work with some kind of instrumentation, and sometimes you have to try it out on a few different ones. So yeah, with that one, it started off with that line and then that melody. And then I slowly kept adding to it. I usually have the first verse and the first chorus for quite a while, and then I have to work on that over a period of time. But this song came pretty quick. So
do you use technology to compose much, or are you purely sort of pen and paper kind of girl, or is it all in the mind, or how do you approach?
I'm pen and paper. I don't know. I don't really know notation, so to work, I don't know, on computers I'd find pretty hard. And also my rhythm's not great, so I only learnt about that tate kind of thing about 2 years ago. So I'm not very, my musical knowledge isn't great. It's pretty much all to do with, I don't know, just kind of channeling it and
keeping it real. So what's for the future for you? Where would you like to go? Are you content sort of performing here in Australia? Are you thinking overseas, or what's your goal?
Overseas, I want to do big festivals. I definitely want to go to, I went to Canada earlier this year, and I really want to play there again. And I don't know how accurate online stuff is, but it looks like Americans seem to like my stuff a lot better than English people. So yeah, so I think America is where I'd want to go. And yeah, so big festivals, America, and that's the plan, yeah.
That sounds pretty amazing. Well, I wish you very much good luck with that. Lovely to meet you. Yes, we look forward to listening to you more.
Yeah, thanks.
And now everybody's made it to town, but I'm still on the dirt road, sticking my thumb out, hoping color will appear in the snow.